This is Fox 19 Now, Morning Extra.
Still to come with the Morning Extra. We're in the kitchen with BRIO Tuscan Grille, pairing pasta with the perfect glass of vino as we celebrate National Wine Day. I don't know about you, but that's every day in my house.
That is mine too.
We're back after this. Welcome back in. It's National Wine Day. Pumped up about that. To help us celebrate, we have BRIO in the kitchen to explain how to pair the perfect bottle of wine with your food. And we want to bring in our good friends from BRIO this morning. Chef, I got to ask you first off, a lot of wine goes into the cooking that you do there at the restaurant.
That's correct.
So tell me a little bit about that, because it's not as if, we're going to get a little drunk off the rigatoni, because you burn off the wine, correct?
Yeah, it's all about just taking the flavors that are naturally infused into the wine and getting the alcohol out and just focusing on those flavors, infusing them into the dishes. Okay, well, show us how you do it here, because you're going to make a rigatoni dish. I am. This is our signature pasta dish. This is the Pasta BRIO. Nice. All right. So we just start off with a little bit of blended oil in the pan. Very good. Now, this dish has a fair amount of Chablis wine in it. Chablis, that's a little sweeter wine? It's similar to like a Chardonnay. Okay, nice. So it pairs really well with creamy white wines. This dish actually also goes very well with our Sketchbook Pinot Noir. Well, and your Sketchbook, now correct me if I'm wrong, is that like kind of an exclusive to the BRIO restaurants, right? It is. It is. So what we're doing first, we got our oil in the pan. We're going to sear off some cremini mushrooms, which is a fancy way of saying a baby portobello mushroom. Nice, nice. So the sear is really important on this dish. Yeah, how do you know when a mushroom's cooked? Texture. Texture, okay. Yeah, so, for example, like this is the raw part right here. You got the nice bright white part. And the other side, you see it start to turn a little bit golden brown. Yeah, okay. Yeah, eyeball it a little bit. Yeah, it'll also start to shrink up a little bit and shrivel. Nice, okay. So we're going to add a little bit of our marinated grilled chicken. Is it better to be safe than sorry to cook it a little bit longer than undercook the mushroom? Always. Okay. Always. Good. Chicken looks great. There you go. Nice little marinade on there, a little seasoning. Yep, it's a signature herb concentrate that we use, a little bit of rosemary, basil, thyme, some roasted garlic. And a lot of times, too, people at home, you make chicken for dinner one night, you got some leftover pieces, save it for the next day, and then you can jazz it up and put it in a pasta. Exactly. Garlic, can't go wrong with garlic. Cannot go wrong with garlic. We're going to give this somewhere between like a sweat and a toast. So you're going to get a real nice aromatic flavor off of it. Perfect. It smells fabulous. Now we got about a minute 30 left as you continue doing your thing here. Yep. This is one of the signature pastas, but one of the nice things you guys do there at BRIO, you can actually talk to the waiter or waitress, and they'll help you pair the wine with the dish. Exactly. I personally, when I go out to eat, I am looking at my drink choice first. Right. So when I was a server back in the day, I used to make a habit of figuring out what I could suggest them as far as an entree based on what they ordered just for a drink. And not necessarily, I mean, red wine's great with red meat, but you can find a white wine that's going to pair with that as well, right? Right. It's sort of one of those opposites attract sort of thing. So if you got a really strong flavored dish, for example, our grilled lamb chops. You can go with a red wine, or you can also go with a nice Chardonnay, because you're going to have that little bit of spice to bounce off the creamy texture of the wine. Thanksgiving, you always just think Chardonnay or whatnot, but there's some nice Pinot Noirs that go great with turkey. Exactly. Yeah, perfect. Exactly. Okay, so what type of sauce is that? So this is a red pepper cream sauce. We use our Alfredo as a base, which has, as I mentioned, a little bit of the Chablis in there. Roasted red bell peppers, a small amount of marinara in there. I add some cheese. We're going to let that cook in. That gives it a real good cheesy texture. You don't want your sauce to be too thin. Well, we'll finish that dish off here. I want to tell you, we'll have all the information, the recipe over on our website, fox19now.com. We'll get the pasta up there. Of course, you want it the little al dente, a little that pasta water is always good, right, Chef? Absolutely. That thickens it up, right? It does. Nice. Okay, Chef's going to finish it up. Again, BRIO locations all across the tri-state. There is the recipe, but we will make sure it is on our website at fox19now.com. Chef, we thank you. We will plate it up, show it to you as we head out after the break. And a live look right now. Check that out. Beautiful. The Pasta BRIO. You got the chicken in there. That wonderful rigatoni. Nice cream, red pepper cream sauce, and that Alfredo base. Chef did a great job. Of course, maybe BRIO is on your dinner plans this weekend, or even Bravo.
I need to get some of that, because pasta is my weakness.
It is a weakness, but all in moderation, it's all good. I'm Italian. It's in our blood, right? Have a great weekend. Enjoy the weather. Throw something on the grill this weekend. Take care.